Jenny's Kitchen. And Feliz Cinco de Mayo. Look, I dressed up all for you. And I have a jarrito in my hand, not wine. And where's my charro at? Woo! So today for the Cinco de Mayo, we are making sopes. Sopes is one of the highest, most traditional recipes in Mexico besides tacos. So let's get started. All right, so let's go over our ingredients. We're gonna need ground beef. We're gonna need Maseca because this is going to be done from scratch. We're going to need a little bit of flour and some salt. So let's get started. All right, so now you're gonna need 4 cups of Maseca. And I already had 2 in my measuring cup, so you're gonna need 2 more. There we go, that's 2 cups, so it makes a total of 4. And we're going to need a little bit of the flour. So half a cup is what I'm gonna be adding. I think I need a little more. All right, that's a half a cup right there. When I'm making sopes, I'm gonna be adding 1 full teaspoon of salt. And you wanna make sure you have warm water going on before you start this. I already have my boiling water there, but I'm gonna be using warm water, not boiling. So let's go grab our warm water. Okay, so our water is nice and warm, and you're gonna be needing 4 cups of water. So we are going to measure, and that is 2 cups right here. All right, so I have another 2 cups of water, so it makes a total of 4. And now, make sure that you start just getting in. And do it slowly so you won't get your hands dirty. But using your hands, I know a lot of people don't like using your hands, but it's the best way. Who else likes Cinco de Mayo like I do? Who else likes to celebrate that way? With a nice cold drink in your hand. All right, so let me get my masa mixed really well so we can get our sopes going on. All right, so I'm gonna add just a little bit more of my harina. This is flour that I'm using just because I feel that it's still a little too wet for me. So just a little bit. And I'm gonna keep on kneading. All right, so let me clean my hands up so we can start making the sopes. All right, it seems like our dough is nice and ready, and look at this dough. The dough is ready once you know that it's nice and soft. So now let's get our meat cooking, and you just cover this dough so it can be nice and soft. You don't want the air to hit it. All right, so let's cook our meat. All right, guys, so it's now time to cook our meat. And we're just gonna dump it in our nice hot skillet. Oh, just like this. There we go. Let me see if I can get it all in there. There we go. So remember, the meat looks like if it's a lot, but once it starts cooking, it reduces the amount. So let's cook it really well. All right, so we want to make sure that we brown this ground beef for 25 to 30 minutes once you get that nice golden brown. And up next, we're going to be doing our refried beans with homemade beans. All right, guys, so we're going to be making our fresh homemade refried beans. And I have these beans. Look at these beautiful beans that I just made earlier. So now I have my big bowl, and you always want to make sure that you have a lid, because once you throw these in, and once of course this manteca is melted, that's when you want to throw in your beans. So let's wait on this really quick. You want to make sure that your manteca is nice and warm, but not scorching hot because you don't want to get burned. All right, so now we're ready. And again, make sure that you have your lid ready. Once you pour this in, you cover right away. Just like that. And you see, you do not make a mess. Now you want to turn your volume, the heat up, because you want to make sure it starts boiling right away. So let's get more of the beans. All right, so let's pour it all in. And now you let it boil. It's time to check on our beans, and look, they've been bubbling already for a good 15 minutes. So look what I'm going to be using. This is going to help me blend these really fast in a matter of seconds. So my husband got me this electric mixer or blender, and I love it. It just saves me so much time. Look how pretty. Look how beautiful this is. Just bring them in, just like that. And if you want to add a little bit more of the bean juice, you can do so. This is going to be for sopes, so I want to make sure they're not as runny. So just like that. Look at this. All right, we're done. All right, so now let's cover up and let's put to the side and let's finish up our meat. Let's season our meat. So I'm going to be using roughly 2 tablespoons of the chicken bouillon. If you want to use the beef bouillon, that's totally up to you. I'm going to be using, this is the garlic powder, and I just want to kind of sprinkle it just around the pot like this. Roughly, I want to say it's a whole tablespoon. And then some black pepper. Just like that. So let's mix. We want to make sure that all those flavors starts mixing up. And now, let's go cut our veggies. Okay, so now let's start adding our veggies. For my sopes, and when I do the ground beef, the only 3 items that I like to use is cilantro, tomato, and the onion. Again, la bandera de Mexico. So let's start cutting. You want to make sure you dice it. And when you're cutting your onion, make sure that you cut it in small pieces because, again, this is going to be in your sope. And once you start cooking this, you don't want the big pieces of onion in there. This is why I like big knives, because you could just start chopping away. You get a big piece left over on the onion, and then you just go over it, just like this. You put it to the side. Guys, if you guys have any favorite drinks or foods for Cinco de Mayo, drop it in the comments. Let me know, what is it that you guys do? What is it that you guys celebrate? I want to know. How is it that you celebrate? What drinks do you guys prepare? Yo soy chismosa. I want to know everything. All right, so let me finish cutting this tomato. All right, so let's go dump our bandera de Mexico into our meat. Follow me. All right, so let's dump in all of our veggies into our meat so we can saute it. And again, our meat is already almost ready. So you want to make sure that you dump in all your veggies before it's well cooked. And then you just start mixing it. Look at this. Look at all this goodness. Beautiful. Look at all those bright colors. Our Mexico lindo querido, beautiful. Once you have mixed all your veggies all around your meat, make sure you cook it for another 5 minutes so the onion can cook, and then it's ready. You can start forming your sope. So let's get that rolling. Okay guys, so it's time to make the gorditas, and I'm going to show you how I prepare my Ziploc bag when I am doing my gorditas on my tortilla presser. It's really simple. You get a 1 gallon Ziploc bag, and you just cut it all around just to get that round shape. And I'm going to show you how easy this is. Look, that's it. And this is going to help you for your tortillita not to get stuck on your tortilla presser. So just like that. Okay, so let me throw this away and let me get my tortillita ready. Okay, so let's make our tortillitas, our little sopes. Alright, so our little bolita is ready. And again, this is going to be a sope, so you want to make sure that you leave the little dough a little thicker than a tortilla. So you want to keep an eye. See? Beautiful! Look at this! So now let's put it onto our comal, or if you have a comal, I have a pan, so let's put it onto that. Look at this. Now, come and see how I put it on the comal. Okay, so now you want to make sure that your sartén or your whatever pot you're using or pan, make sure it's nice and hot before you put your tortillita on it. Because you want to make sure that you cook it first before you start building your sope. Alright, so now let's flip our gorditas just to make sure that they're beautifully cooking. And there we go. We want to make sure that both sides cook evenly. Look at these are blowing up. Beautiful. Alright, so this one's ready. We want to pull it out so they can just cool off just a little bit, and then you can start forming your sope. So let's cover this one. Alright, so our sopes are already cooking on the pan. Let's make sure that we start preparing our salad, or actually our lettuce that we put as a topping on the sope. I'm going to put some queso fresco, or you can put panela, queso cotija. Oh my gosh, all those flavors coming together is just a bomb in your mouth, full of flavors. So let me get this lettuce cut. Okay, so now let's go wash our lettuce. Okay, our sopes are ready. Look at how beautiful this sope turned out. So now you want to make sure it's not scorching hot, but if it is, you can help yourself with the towel. Make sure it's nice and clean, and then you just start shaping it up. Let me see if I can move all of this so you can see how I'm shaping the sopes. Just like this. Look how pretty they nicely shape. And it is hot. So again, you can use your towel so you won't burn yourself. And look at this. Listo! Now let's put some oil in our pan and we can start filling it up with our meat. Now we want to make sure we drizzle with liquid shortening. That's what I'm using, but you can use any oil of your choice. And I just want to make sure I have plenty. So when I put my sope, it starts already frying. All right, so now that your pan is nice and soft, you want to make sure that you want to start frying your sopes from the bottom. The first layer is going to be your frijolitos. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I get too excited with food, guys, but I swear these homemade sopes are the best. Let me put some more over here. Let me top it off with some beef. Look how pretty. Now you need to hurry up because your sope is already getting fried on the bottom, and you just want to make sure, since your tortilla, the sope is already cooked, you just want to fry the bottom of it so you can have that nice firm sope. Let me put some more over here. And there you go, guys. Now let's go decorate. All right, it's time to decorate our sopes, and I need some maracas over here to get the music going. All right, I can't wait to eat, so let's decorate these. I like to decorate them with some lettuce, like this, and top it off with cheese. And I'm using panela. This is fresh panela that I want to use. You can use queso fresco, but this is what I have. And I'm gonna top it off with, let me use the crema. Some crema. Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering. Some chilito. And this is chile de tomatillo with chile de árbol and a little bit of the chile de aceite. So if you guys want to know how to make the chile de aceite, hit this link right here and it's going to take you directly on how to make that chile de aceite that everybody wants to learn how to do. Alright, so now we're going to finish it up with a little bit of cilantro just on top because we love cilantro in this house. I'm going to get some more. There you go, guys. Oh, you know what? I just realized I have some, this is queso cotija, so I'm going to grate some for you. It actually makes a difference when you buy the queso cotija that it's in a bar, that it's fresh, because you can actually taste that real flavor. It's a little stinky, it's a little smelly, but it just makes a big difference. So I'm going to top it off just like this. And listo! I hope you guys enjoyed my video and you guys have a safe Cinco de Mayo and I see you guys soon.